Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Monica Wiki.
Yeah, and I'm Logan Raider, and this is New Mexico Living. Thank you for joining us on a Friday Eve.
We love Friday Eve.
We don't call it Thursday, we call it Friday Eve.
That's a more positive outlook,
correct,
I feel like.
Correct. If you call it anything other than Friday Eve, we will punish you.
Oh, we will?
With a verbal lashing.
Oh, that's kind of severe for just calling it the actual name.
It'll start with a verbal lashing, then we'll move to other things, all right? Friday Eve. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
I like Friday Eve better. I like Friday
More
Eve.
fun.
It is more fun. Yeah, absolutely. It
Thursday is
I think
boring.
it makes you think, okay, I can get through Thursday because it's Friday Eve.
It makes me feel like Christmas Eve. That's a great day.
Wow.
I feel really crazy on Christmas Eve, knowing Christmas is the next day.
Okay, well, we have to wrap, but I have a weird Christmas Eve story, but we have to wrap, so
We'll tell that story at the end of the show. Stick around to find out
It's more
about...
of just me being a really cringy child.
Okay. You got to stick around to hear that story, and we're going to tell it at the end of the show. But we do have a busy show for you today, so let's jump into things, shall we? Albuquerque Fire Rescue, they have some brand new wheels. These things are crazy.
That's cool.
This is the Fleet. It's a fire engine with a ladder, a truck, an ATV, and a new rescue unit. Now, it's an investment of $2 million. It will help crews battle fires and save lives.
You can see the lighting packages behind me on these trucks have come a long way, so that kind of helps with that on-scene presence to hopefully to protect some of the crews and the people that they're responding to when they're on active roadways.
Look at those things. AFR says these upgrades are just the beginning. The new wave of heavy equipment is something AFR says it hasn't had since the early 2000s.
So an upgrade needed indeed.
A major upgrade, and yeah, these things are monsters to say the least, and they're going to be able to tackle so many crucial incidents, right, with fire, and you want to have the best, product, what do you call it? The best equipment
the top of the
available.
line equipment technology available. When they're responding to an emergency, they want to know that their vehicles, that their technology, that the equipment is going to do what it's supposed to do to help mitigate whatever situation they're going to, potentially save lives in some instances. And so this is great that AFR has this.
Yeah, look at those things too.
That's awesome. They look slick, don't they?
The lights just kind of remind me of a rave too.
A little bit, especially there, like where they're at right now in that big open space. I can see that.
The Fleet.
Yeah.
Great.
Congratulations to them.
Absolutely.
A good upgrade. All right, everybody, moving on. If you are looking for something to do, here are some local events that are happening around New Mexico. With more than 300 days of sunshine in New Mexico, the opportunity to grow a garden is nearly year-round. But if growing a garden gives you anxiety like me, no worries. The Open Space Visitor Center is here to teach anyone the secrets to growing a garden that you can be proud of, like Logan and his desert willows.
Yes!
The session is Friday from 1:30 to 3 p.m. The event is free, and there's no need to register.
I
could benefit from this.
I have a pic stitch of my desert willows. We'll show those in the show maybe tomorrow.
They are looking great.
Just so you can see my 3-week progress. It is amazing. Or how about this, guys? Halloween. We keep talking about Halloween because we love it so much. It may be 6 months.
Is that why?
I think so.
Okay.
It may be 6 months away, but the tricks and the treats, they've come early for fans of all things horror. This is so sweet. The Albuquerque Marriott is going to be howling with terror. That's going to be May 16th through the 18th. As Horror Expo 2025, it's bringing raw fear right here to the Duke City. Horror icons, voice actors, terrifying cosplayers, animators, just about anything else to do with the dark side is going to be under one roof for 1 weekend only.
If you're into that, go check it out. I'm going to stay away.
Yeah, this is going to, if you are a horror movie lover, you cannot miss out on this.
Sounds very cool. All right, guys, up next, take me out to the ball game.
Beautifully sang
If there
right
was
there.
ever a perfect weekend to head out to Rio Grande Credit Union Field, it would be this weekend.
Take me out to the crowds. That's right. Because, guys, Cinco de Mayo weekend is upon us. Did you know that?
I did.
I didn't even know that. And now I did, and now I'm very excited. Topes, they got all sorts of stuff planned for this weekend's homestand. A ton of stuff, to say the least. We're going to get all the details on the special promotions for each game. Yeah, a lot to look forward here to, guys. Got to get down to the ballpark this weekend.
Absolutely. All right, first we're going to give you a look inside our New Mexico Living Green Room.
Couple people chilling in there.
Chilling. And now a check on your local forecast.
It's now time for the National Roofing Weather Update.
Happy Thursday afternoon. Taking a look out over Red River, really seeing a lot of that cloud coverage this afternoon. We are seeing a lot of rain pushing through. That has been developing since around noon this afternoon. But as we continue looking at our satellite and radar, we can really see a lot of those showers continuing to develop. That's going to move through over the next few hours, continuing to push off to the east for us, remaining mostly dry down towards southern portions of the state. As we head through the afternoon hours, we're going to see those temperatures warming up very nicely. Highs of around 62 degrees up in Alamosa. Here in Albuquerque, seeing a high of around 77 for this afternoon. afternoon, 82 in Socorro. Roswell and Carlsbad going to come in at our warm spots at around 87 degrees. As we look at our 7 days ahead of us, we really bring back those chances of some isolated storms tomorrow. That's going to continue with us as we head into the weekend with some cooler temperatures in place as well.
The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce Convention and Tourism Department is the proud iPad sponsor for New Mexico Living.
We look fabulous.
We absolutely do.
I love this. All right, Cinco de Mayo weekend is almost upon us, and lucky for us, the Albuquerque Isotopes have a homestand this weekend that is jam-packed with all sorts of fun. Friends and family get to get out and enjoy.
Yeah. Autograph sessions, fireworks, special jersey giveaways, delicious food, so much more. Guys, you got to get out to the ballpark this weekend. There's so much on the docket to enjoy. So we are joined by Isotopes Public Relations Manager Forrest Stolting, good friend of the show, breaking down what we are in store for this weekend out at Rio Grande Credit Union Field. Forrest, welcome.
Thank you, man. It's great to be here. It's a lot of fun.
Do we look like a singing trio?
It looks great, right?
A mariachi singing
love
trio?
it.
Like some band from the 50s or 60s, right? Some pop band from the old days.
I love it. I love it.
We'd be called the mariachis.
We would.
Forrest, we got, obviously Cinco de Mayo weekend is coming up. Cinco de Mayo is on Monday, though, so you guys are celebrating Cuatro de Mayo. Talk to us about this.
Exactly, yeah. So Cinco de Mayo falls on the Monday, and that's a universal off day for minor league baseball. So in order to kind of keep the brand of Cinco de Mayo celebration, we decided to push it up a day.
There we go.
To Cuatro de Mayo and have all the fun on Sunday.
Absolutely.
I love
Sunday
that.
fun
So
day,
still
right?
Sunday
Right.
fun day. You're celebrating Cinco de Mayo just a little bit early, allowing everybody to get out and have a good time.
I'm okay
now,
with it.
when you go to the baseball park, I always think of hot dog and a beer, right? That's the iconic food
course.
combination. But you guys are rolling out some specialty food options. Talk to us about that.
We have 4 new specialty food options,
Yes.
starting with the carne asada fries. It's
Yum.
beef, melted cheese. It's guacamole. It's delicious. It'll be served at
0 calories.
batters up 1.8 or 113. We also have a chalupa. It's this massive chalupa. It's the far one there. Beef, pico de gallo, cheese. It is absolutely delicious. Then we have a burrito chilada. That'll be served at Pecos River behind section 103. It's beef, refried beans, lettuce, and then topped with this really special enchilada sauce. Red enchilada sauce is delicious. My personal favorite, the best for last, the churro donuts. Sprinkled in cinnamon sugar, some vanilla ice cream on top, some whipped cream, then a little cherry just to top it off.
Boom.
And that'll be
So
served
come
at-
hungry.
Oh, please. It's going
Okay.
to be a great day for food. Chef Jim did a great job of coming up with these items on the fly, so he's the man.
Well, my waistline's furious after looking at all that.
I need to go to the gym on Monday, that's for sure.
For the Topes. That's the thing, guys. You get your hot dogs, you get your nachos, but get those specialty foods also. You gotta try those.
One day
too.
only.
They're so unique.
yeah.
You're gonna get anything like this, but Isotope Park. That's what makes it so unique. There's an awesome record we need to talk about. There's a guy out there who hitting home runs is part of his DNA. Sam Hilliard.
Yep.
What did this man do? Talk to me about the record he set.
So on Friday, he set the record for the most home runs hit in Albuquerque professional baseball history, which includes the Dukes, all the previous teams from the 1920s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. He has hit 80 home runs over 5 seasons.
Whoa!
He did it in about, I think it was 296 games.
Okay.
So about 1 home run for every 14 at bats, which is
Nice statistic.
extremely impressive.
Yeah.
He's one of the nicest guys I've been around in my time in professional baseball. So it can have happened to a better man, and so we're extremely excited about celebrating Sam and his great accomplishment. He broke the Isotopes record, and then this year he becomes the Albuquerque all-time home run king. So congrats to Sam.
Yeah, huge congratulations to Sam. That is quite an accolade to have rightfully earned. He definitely earned
What do
it,
you
right?
think?
Absolutely.
What do you think Sam's putting up in the gym to be hitting all these home
And
runs?
Logan's
like
going to
that?
start taking notes.
A few plates, I'm sure, maybe 2 or 3 of them things.
That is awesome.
Sam Hilliard.
So
Amazing.
yeah, that's absolutely incredible. We've also got fireworks that are happening. When are those?
We got fireworks both Friday and
Okay.
Saturday nights. We have a
Great.
Little League parade before the game as well on Friday
Cute.
and Saturday, so it should be a nice, great, fun atmosphere. But as everyone loves fireworks, great way to kick off the weekend on Friday and Saturday nights, post-game fireworks.
Right. What better way to celebrate than fireworks, right? You
Yes.
don't just have to be on 4th of July. We can have them for Cinco de
of
Mayo or
course.
Cuatro de Mayo.
Yes.
Also, the kids, adults, all of us, autograph sessions.
Yeah,
If you want to
what's
meet these players, do we
this?
have autograph sessions we can take part in?
We do every Friday at 5:30 to 5:50. Just inside the third base gate, we'll have 2 Isotopes players lined up to sign autographs, sponsored by Duke City Games. So bring some giveaway items, bring
Yeah.
a baseball. We also provide fans with a little paper sheet that has the logo on it, Isotopes logo on it, so they can get that signed. It's a great way to interact with the players. We have our baseball card giveaway as well on May 29th, so be on the lookout for that. It's a great way to kind of make those cards just a little bit more special.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. An autograph card, nothing better than that right
For
there.
sure.
Forrest, we talked about a lot today. Where can we go online to find out more?
abqisotopes.com, or stop by the box office, or go to our socials, abqtopes, at abqtopes.
There's that homestand preview, guys. A lot going on.
Yay.
Special promotions, delicious food. Of course, America's pastime, baseball.
We love it.
It's going to be an amazing weekend.
And
these
the
jerseys.
jerseys.
The first three. What day?
Sunday, 4 de Mayo, first 3,000 fans, 16 and older will get these through the gates.
Yep.
So get in line early. These are very popular.
Yeah.
Our most popular giveaways are always our mariachi jerseys. So, we have fans lining up at 5, 6, 7 o'clock for a night game, and this is games at 1:35. Gates open at noon. So bring some food, bring some drinks, bring some shade. It'll be a lot of fun.
your
Have a little
jersey.
fiesta before the game.
There you
Hey, there we go. Forrest Stolte,
Thanks for
Albuquerque
being
Isotopes.
here.
Thanks for being here,
Of
man.
course, thank you all so much.
All right, guys. For more information on this entire interview, head over to krqe.com. Click on that New Mexico Living tab. Coming up, summer right around the corner, of course, and things will be heating up over at Windrock Park. That's thanks to their new free concert series.
We love that. When we return, we'll be sitting down with the series organizers, learning everything attendees will be in store for and how this event came to be.
Stick around for that, guys. More New Mexico Living when we return.
Garcia Subaru is the proud pet pick sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Time now for the Garcia Subaru Pet Picks. Everyone say hi to Lulu. Lulu belongs to Gil Baca. Now, Gil says Lulu is also known around the house as, quote, the boss lady. Makes sense. Gil says Lulu loves taking pictures and is an absolute ham for the camera, as you can tell from this very sweet photo that he submitted right here of Lulu. Gil, thank you for sending this in. She's absolutely adorable. If you would like for us to feature your pet, it's very simple. Head over to krqe.com, click on the New Mexico Living tab, then click on the Send Us Your Pet Pics tab. Tell us all about your pet and submit a photo.
Temperatures are heating up, and you know what that means. Summer concerts are back, and over at Windrock Park, they are excited to kick off a new summer concert series. This rocks, guys. We're joined by event curator David Stroud and concert organizer Neil Copperman, talking about how this jam-packed summer concert series is celebrating music, food, and fun. Three things I love. Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning.
This is fun. This is a brand new summer concert series at Windrock Park.
Yes.
Talk to us about it.
Yeah, so this year we are partnering with AMP Concerts, and we wanted to bring together a fun, community, family-friendly event to Windrock Park that kind of promotes and highlights some of our local talent and music, and utilize our stage that we built out there.
Absolutely. Might as well utilize that thing, huh? And what better way during the summer is getting out and enjoying music, right? This
Yeah.
is amazing stuff. This is what you're going to get to do every Friday, guys. AMP Concerts is partnering with you guys. Let's talk about this partnership and how it came to be.
Yeah, well, I got wind of them building this park. I've obviously been working on it for years, a couple
Right.
years now, and it
Right.
just opened last year. And I was like, this is going to be a great new town center, a great place for people to gather.
Right.
We should have some music here. They were building a stage. We all had a great synergy. And then we reached out to Visit Albuquerque. They were doing these new grants, and we got a nice grant from Visit Albuquerque that helped create the whole thing. So then we're just ready to go. The park opened,
Yeah.
and we're like, it's beautiful, and we'll have music there every Friday in May and June, and had a good time putting together a lineup. And
Yeah.
it's going to be really exciting.
A lot of hard work coming to fruition here, becoming a reality for you guys. So it's every Friday. Let's talk about the bands we're going to experience, right? Because you said it's a little mixture of local and then some international as well, yes?
Yeah, we actually have two different international groups coming. We have Luciane Dome from Brazil, who's doing a bit of a residency here, and she'll be performing there in June. And we have Skaldik, who's from Chile. So we have a Latin Hispanic ska night with Skaldik from Chile, and then Los Domingueros, who are a local Hispanic ska band as well.
What an absolute treat. You're
Yeah.
going to get that mixture of local and international. This is awesome stuff. There's more than just the music, though. We're going to have a lot of other things. The vibes on Friday night, they're going to be very high. We want to talk about that. People love good vibes. That's what you're going to get at this thing. Let's talk about the vibes.
Yeah.
What else people are in store for with this?
Yeah, we'll have, with the music out there, we have food trucks, we'll have beer garden for the adults.
Yes.
We have some kids stuff, activities in our play area for them. So just kind of creating the vibes for Friday night.
Which
yeah.
that's exactly what you want, guys. A place where everyone can come, gather together, have some drinks, have some food, enjoy some live music, both local and international. This is amazing stuff right here. Speaking of bands, is the whole lineup already set for the summer?
Oh yeah, it's all set,
is.
and it's full of. There's a lot of local favorites. I mentioned the internationals.
Nice.
You know, we got Hillary Smith and Chill House
we
paired
go.
with Chris Drake up in Funk of the West.
Okay.
Max Gomez is coming down from Taos with a special new project.
Friend
with
of the
Shannon
show.
McNally.
Nice.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, we
Yes.
love Max. And many locals. Elevated Roots, the reggae group, is opening for the Brazilian group.
This is great.
So it's a really nice mix.
Yeah, this is going to be really, really great. All ages, are they welcome?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
of course.
family friendly, all ages.
There we go. Do we need
And-
tickets to attend?
No, it's free summer concert series. Thanks to Visit Albuquerque.
It's amazing.
And yeah, we kick off tomorrow night.
Yes.
With, 2 great bands, so we're excited for that. And then every Friday night, come out.
I just want to tell you how cool this interview is because this is going to be something that comes back year in and year out. And I can say, remember that first year we did that interview about the summer concert series at Windrock Park? Amazing stuff. Where can we go online to find out more?
You can go to our website, windrocktowncenter.com, for concert dates and other upcoming events.
And you can also go to ampconcerts.org where you can see all the events that we're doing, but it's got videos and information on all the bands and everything as well.
If you don't have any Friday night plans, now you do. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, guys, for more information on this entire interview, head over to krqb.com. Click on the New Mexico Living tab. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Albuquerque Florist is the proud Set Flowers sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Having access to behavioral health services is vital to ensuring your overall health is balanced. Whether you're dealing with substance abuse and are needing help, or if you're someone who's looking to strengthen your mental health as a whole, this all falls under behavioral health. And when you need help, you should be able to access it. Now, thanks to a new partnership between Molina Healthcare and Roya Health, access is becoming easier. So joining me today to talk with us about this new partnership and its importance are Jennifer Sandoval and Dr. Sarah Salick. Ladies, welcome. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. A very crucial partnership to help give access to behavioral health care resources. Super, super key. Before we get into that partnership, though, I want to learn a little bit about each organization. Let's start with Molina Healthcare of New Mexico. Can you talk to me about your organization?
Absolutely. So Molina Healthcare is a government-funded, we offer government-funded programs to New Mexicans here in the state. We offer that through Medicaid, Medicare, and Marketplace programs. And it's really catered towards individuals regardless of their circumstances in the state. So we really want to be able to be a resource and a partner with members and with providers such as Roya.
Absolutely, making sure people have the care that they need when they need it. It's absolutely vital. Doctor, tell us a little bit about Roya Health.
Yes, thanks so much, Monica. So Roya Health was founded by Dr. Shar Najafi Piper, and she really had a vision for changing the way that we do behavioral health in the United States. And so Roya actually means dream in Farsi.
Oh, wow.
And the dream really is to change the way that individuals experience behavioral health services in order to really lead and improve their lives as far as their quality of life.
Absolutely, and I feel like over the last decade plus, there's been such an emphasis on behavioral health and mental health, and rightfully so. We need to make sure that all of our body is not just the ailments we may have physically, but our mental health is good and everything else that falls under that behavioral health category. You guys have this great partnership. I want to kind of talk about how this came to be.
So Molina Healthcare and Roya Health came together about 2 years ago, and we started developing the partnership here to bring Roya Health into New Mexico. We are very excited. We were able to fund them and gift them $100,000 this past year to kind of help launch them into New Mexico, to bring behavioral health and physical health to the communities. We have a dire need of behavioral health services in New Mexico, and so Roya Health and the partnership that we have with them, they're able to come in and do this for us. So I'll turn it over to Sarah and let her speak a little bit more about that as well.
Yeah, we're super grateful for the partnership with Molina and just really as far as jump starting in Albuquerque, those behavioral health services. So Roya Health was co-founded about 2 years ago, as Jennifer had mentioned. And we started in Phoenix, Arizona, and we partnered with one of the largest pediatric providers to provide integrated care, and so working closely in partnership with pediatricians and providing integrated care services. And so Roya Health provides counseling, therapy, psychiatric medication management, as well as case management, really the full continuum of outpatient behavioral health services. And so we're happy to have this partnership with Molina. and serve Medicaid, as Jennifer had mentioned. Our primary focus is Medicaid, and we also have contracts with private and commercial insurers as well. Really looking at value-based contracting as a way to improve healthcare outcomes for our communities, including here in Albuquerque.
Which is amazing, and I love that it's kind of the full gamut of like services that are offered. It's not just one specific thing, but that we really are able to get access to all things that kind of fall under that behavioral health umbrella like we were talking about. I want to ask how important it is to have access to behavioral health care. Why is it just so necessary?
It's about treating the whole person. Physical health is one component, but behavioral health helps treat the whole person from a mental health perspective as well as the physical health. So having access to behavioral health in New Mexico has been lacking. And so having a partner such as Roya at the table and being able to bring that much needed access into New Mexico is such a huge improvement, and that's really where we're so excited to be partnering with them and be able to provide that additional access to care.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and our primary clinic is going to be in the International District.
Okay.
On lead in the Nob Hill area.
Oh, wonderful.
And so we recognize that the community is super diverse and also very resilient, but facing a lot of economic challenges. And so we recognize those economic challenges lead as far as social determinants of health and impact social determinants of health. So our hope is, in partnership with Molina, is really to change that trajectory in regards to their healthcare access by being really in that. It's actually designated as a healthcare professional shortage area for mental health professionals, so really improving access to care within that district.
That's amazing. Healthcare is for everybody, right? Everybody should have access to healthcare. Ladies, this has been a wonderful conversation, a beautiful partnership that's really just getting started with the impact it's going to make. Where do we go online to learn a little bit more about Molina Healthcare?
So anyone can visit our website at molinahealthcare.com, or they can call our member services information. That information is on our website as well.
Beautiful. What about Roya Health?
Yeah, it's super easy, roya.health.
Easy place to find it.
Absolutely.
Ladies, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the work you're doing in the community.
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much.
it. Thanks,
Absolutely,
Monica.
Of course, of course.
you.
Guys, for more information on everything we just talked about, head over to krqe.com. Click on the New Mexico Living tab. For now, we're going to send things over to Logan.
Well, it's a haunting statistic to think about. Believe it or not, alcohol abuse is the third leading cause of preventable death. What starts as just a drink here and there can absolutely spiral if we aren't careful with the decisions we make. Fortunately, alcohol addiction is a treatable condition, and when someone seeks help, you can rest assured that Renew Health is standing by, ready to be there every step of the way towards recovery. We are joined by the founder and CEO of Renew Health, Trent Carter, talking about how common alcohol addiction is and what they are doing to help those struggling take back their life. Trent, thank you so much for joining us today. A very important conversation we're about to have here.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to get into this one. Thank
Absolutely. Let's just talk about it. Trent, tell me how widespread alcohol addiction is in New Mexico right now.
Man, it's everywhere. Like you said, it's one of the leading causes in the nation, and New Mexico, unfortunately, is no different. So again, if you look at the statistics of alcohol abuse and alcohol-related deaths, New Mexico ranks among the highest in the nation.
Yeah, it goes to all four corners of the state, guys. In every single city, we're dealing with it in some form or fashion. Why is treatment for alcohol addiction so important?
Well, first and foremost, so we can stop the abuse, right? And so this is where the medication-assisted treatment would come into play. And so, like we said earlier, the cravings, we can get rid of the cravings for alcohol. That blocking effect I touched on, to where if someone does slip up and have a few drinks, they don't start to feel that rush, right? So if we can get rid of the effects, and if we can reduce the cravings and urges, they're not drinking. Right. But something that's very, very important I want to touch on is the detox from alcohol, the withdrawal process. Yeah. Look, guys, I'm going to be blunt. If you do this stuff on your own and you're not under the appropriate supervision, it can kill you. Yeah. Alcohol detox is lethal. Absolutely. It can be But when you're under the appropriate supervision, whether that's from someone like myself, Renew Health, or even another clinic, it doesn't matter. Just someone that knows what they're doing and how to appropriately manage detox, they can keep you safe.
That is why, guys, we really want to stress that getting that treatment as soon as possible is super vital, not just to your overall health, just to your life in general, guys. It's a matter of life and death here sometimes. Trent, let's talk about some common misconceptions around alcohol treatment.
Yeah, I think that oftentimes stigma is associated with alcohol abuse, such as hitting rock bottom. You don't have to hit rock bottom to get help. I hate that one. There's no sense in that. You know, if you're already struggling, you know it's a problem. It's causing issues at home. It's causing issues with your family, your spouse, whatever. Guys, get help.
Yes.
We can help you. And that's what's beautiful about this telehealth approach. It's all confidential.
Yes.
Nobody's going to see you walking in the parking lot. You're not going to see anybody in the lobby room, right? Because you can do it from home.
Right.
And then another one is, you know, I got to do it on my own. It's a sign of weakness if I need to get help. No, it's not. I don't care if you're male, female. It doesn't matter. Nobody's judging you.
Absolutely.
You're not weak. Get the help. Let's keep you safe. Let's keep you alive so you can be there for your kids.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. It's not something to be embarrassed about, right? And they're there. Renew Health is going to be there to help you every single step of the way. How has the approach to treatment evolved over the years?
Fantastic question. So I think everybody knows about AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. Fantastic program. It's been around for, I think, 90 years, has saved millions and millions of lives. Yeah. But we've had a lot of advances since then, both scientifically and the technology and I think the medication.
Right.
We didn't have it back then, whereas we do now. And so I still love the AA approach. I think it's great. But for someone who doesn't want to give into that and the spirituality component of it, that's okay. Yeah. We've got the medication side. Absolutely. And again, they're FDA approved medications. They're very safe. They're very effective, long-term even. And again, with the detox, guys, I'm serious. You need to get help with it. Don't do it by yourself.
Yeah, it can be fatal, especially if you try to do it by yourself. Guys, you think you're okay, and then all of a sudden you're not. It's very vital you seek this help that Renew Health is offering. You spoke on it just now. Break down telehealth and why this has just changed the game when it comes to addiction recovery.
Because you can get the help you need. Yeah. Doesn't matter where you're located, right? You could be next door to a facility that's able to help you, but if they say, hey, we've got a 3-week wait list, that doesn't do you much good right now.
Right.
Or if you're in the middle of nowhere where you struggle to get to where there is a treatment facility, even if they're ready for you right then and there, but you can't get there, that's a problem too, right?
Absolutely.
So telehealth, look, we can help you today.
Yeah, right away, one phone call, guys, and you could be on that path towards recovery. Trent, what advice would you give to somebody if someone's watching right now? They know that they're struggling with an alcohol addiction, but they have not sought out treatment yet. What would you say to that person?
For somebody that's struggling, I think the first step is understanding there's a problem, right? If you feel like it's gone too far, if you feel like, hey, you know, I can stop at any time, yet you haven't been able to, right? And so I think that addressing, hey, there is a problem. Maybe this is a little further than I had thought that it had gotten. Yeah. I think that's the first thing. And the second thing is reach out, man. We can help you out.
You need to know, guys, that you don't have to go through this alone. You really don't. Renew Health will be there for you every single step of the way in a non-judgmental space, which I think is very, very important to stress here. Trent, a lot of great information here today that we just discussed. Where can we go online to find out more about Renew Health?
RenewHealth.com. So
Super
you
simple.
can just Google Renew Health, but RenewHealth.com. Again, the phone number is 575-363-HELP. We're happy to help you out, guys. We're here for you.
Guys, don't wait. Renew Health is waiting to help you right now. Right now. Give them a call. Don't wait. Trent Carter, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate you what you're doing here in the States, making an amazing impact here.
Thank you so much, sir. Happy to do it.
All right, guys. For more information on this entire interview, head over to KRQE.com. Click on that New Mexico Living tab.
It's now time for the National Roofing Weather Update.
Well, happy Thursday afternoon. Taking a look out over Albuquerque and the Sandias. Really seeing a lot of that cloud coverage still hanging on. That's been the case through the morning and into this afternoon. Could see a few spotty sprinkles as we head into this afternoon or later evening rather. But overnight tonight, taking a look at that weather pattern, going to see lingering shower chances up towards the northeast. But we're also going to see a backdoor cold front that's going to make its way into the state. That in turn is going to increase those winds, especially through the morning hours, bringing in those East Canyon winds here across the metro and across much of eastern New Mexico. Going to see it pretty breezy tomorrow. Going to bring in that chance of some more isolated showers and storms through the day, and that's going to continue into the weekend for us. Very breezy conditions will be in place as well. Into Sunday, becoming a little bit more scattered, but over the next 7 days, going to see those temperatures dropping and those rain chances returning.
Goodwill of New Mexico is the proud coffee mug sponsor for New Mexico Living.
All right, this next musician is a fixture here in New Mexico. Felix Gato Peralta has been on the music scene for decades, and he's known for his unique sound that seamlessly blends the rich sounds of Zydeco with Southwestern themes.
Yeah, that's right. He cut his teeth on the dirt roads here in New Mexico, and soon Felix is taking his new music to Europe. with an upcoming summer tour overseas. But before all of that, Felix and his bass player Justin Bransford are joining us today on New Mexico Living to talk with us about their new music, their upcoming tour, and how New Mexico has been an inspiration to their sound. Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay, epic, European tour, epic. All right, you guys are planning on embarking on this.
Right.
How did this come to be? What does this mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, this is my life's work, and I just want to travel and go around the world and check it out.
Yeah.
What does it mean to have
amazing.
people in Europe that are excited to hear the music you perform?
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm like, wow, you guys want me here? I'm going to be there.
Yeah, that's so rewarding.
I'll go across the world if you
Yeah.
guys want me to, and they clearly do. This is amazing stuff, so
Yeah.
congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank
you.
You are releasing a new song today.
Yes.
And we're going to get to hear it later on in
Yay.
this show, so do not go anywhere. The song is called One Horse Town. Can you talk to me about the song and the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, the song I wrote when I was in London.
Okay.
I was kind of feeling missing home a little bit, and I had lost my Stetson hat on the bus.
Oh, no.
But you know, I turned these little things into inspiration for songs, and so I was like, I kind of miss home. I'm going to write this down.
I love it. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. A new song being released today.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Felix, can you talk to us just a little bit about your creative process, like where you pull your inspirations from when you write?
I think just by traveling and just daily kind of things that happen in life, and I just kind of write it down. I just jot everything down, and things happen sometimes. And this is a magical song. I'm so happy to release it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Finding inspiration in every day.
It's got to be amazing to take pen to paper and then for that to become an actual song that you can listen and hear and enjoy. It's
Yeah,
gotta
I
be amazing.
mean, it was definitely just a few little jotted words down, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll keep that, and then next thing you know, it was born.
The artistry is really something to marvel at. Justin, you play, we like to say
This
slapping the bass,
is so
man.
cool.
You slap the standing bass,
I
which
love
I think
that.
is so
Look
classic.
at that.
Is that the most classic look of all time? Justin, how'd you learn to play the standing bass? You also use a bow sometimes. Break down this process for us.
Well, you know, the bow is sort of the roots of the sound for the double bass. And so it's a process. It's sort of a life's work, playing a string on the bow. And I like to bring the bow where it hasn't been heard before, like playing a cumbia groove on the bow, or a blues bass line on the bow, or something like where you wouldn't hear it normally.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
I gotta say, the standing bass, very classy.
Yeah,
of
why
you.
the standing
Very
bass?
classy.
What about that instrument where you're like, that is what I'm going to play?
Yeah, actually, you know, I started when I was a kid. I started on piano, and then I morphed into a guitar player, and then I found bass, and it was like, that's what I want to do.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
How fun.
And you're like, I don't want to play this small bass. I want the big one, the
Yeah.
one
The
that everyone's
eye-catching
gonna
one.
marvel at, the eye-catching.
But just, an organic evolution and just a love of music that kind of brought you there, which is very, very special.
It's absolutely amazing. Felix, before you go to Europe, you have a couple local shows that you
Yay.
can take part or go
Yeah.
enjoy. Talk to us about these.
Actually, this weekend I'm playing at the Placitas Winery for a big blues show.
Great.
2 p.m., which is this Sunday. I'm playing, let's see, I'm playing the Silver City Blues Fest.
Nice.
In May.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of good
So a
upcoming
couple
stuff.
local shows you can check out before he hops on over to Europe.
Yeah.
And I said concerts that we can take part in. You can take part because you can show up, you can cheer, and you can scream.
But don't try to get up and play an instrument. Leave that to the professionals.
Leave that to them. All right, guys. Where can we go to find you online and follow you? on
FelixGatoperalta.com.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah.
Justin, do you have any social you want to plug?
Yeah, Justin Bransford on YouTube. I have some different content on there, and I'm on Facebook too, just like everybody. So
Yeah, you'll see him smacking that bass,
Yay.
standing bass. Gentlemen, thank you so much
Thanks
for joining us.
for
I
being
appreciate
here.
you
Thanks for
coming
having
here.
us.
Guys, for more information on this entire interview, head over to KRQE.com, click on the New Mexico Living tab.
Yeah, stay with us after the break. We're getting a performance from Felix Gato Peralta when we return.
It's the new song.
Yay!
Fuck yes.
The County Line is the proud loft sponsor for New Mexico Living.
You ready? It's what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, that's right. From the Bill Anderson studio on the County Line stage, performing One Horse Town is Felix Gato Peralta.
on the highway. Just take these dirt roads. I played all my gigs and I sung all my shows. Here I am alone, too much pride to feel down, wishing you would come to this one-horse town. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Underneath the stars, I strum my guitar. Echoes of laughter in these old city bars. I've been singing through the night our love letters I found, wishing you would come to this one-horse town. Ooh, yeah. And I've been feeling alone. Ooh, yeah. And I've been feeling so alone. And I'll find my way back home. Yes, I'll find my way back home. Yes, I'll find my way back home to this one-horse town. This one-horse town. This one-horse town. This one-horse town. Candles in the window shine as bright as you can see. Over tall buildings into your galaxy. I'm here for the long run, my boots on shaky ground. 'Cause I've been longing for your touch in this one-horse town. I've been feeling alone. Ooh, yeah. And I've been feeling so lonely. And I'll find my way back home. Yes, I'll find my way back home. I'll find my way back home to this one-horse town. This one-horse town. This one-horse town. This one-horse town. One-horse town.
Absolutely amazing. One-Horse Town by Felix Gato Peralta, released today.
Beautiful stuff right there. All right, guys, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Slim Chickens is the proud kitchen sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Great show.
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.
See you tomorrow.